Takes a knee-high fastball.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is. Here's Yonder Alonso. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. First delivery to him on the way. And flirting with danger on a changeup that missed high for a ball. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calhoun has a read on it. Oh, and he whiffs on it. Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded. Alonso takes the turn at third. He wants it all. And the run will score as the Tribe strikes first to lead it 1-0. Digging in now, Melky Cabrera, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And that swung on and missed for strike one.
I don't mind the aggressiveness right there. He was definitely trying to get the head to a fastball. He pulled the string on that one. He's going to have to stay back a little bit longer.
Simmons moving to his left, and that's the first out of the inning. So digging in now, Jason Kipnis. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch coming, here it is. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider. Popped him up. Under it now is Simmons to take it in for out number 2. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. First pitch on its way. And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Coming to the plate now, number 6, 7, 8, 9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third. Dribbled up the line, but that one rolls foul. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I mean, these guys look more like lumberjacks than professional hitters right now. They're hacking at everything.
High pop-up. Ramirez over to his left, makes the play, 1 away. Stepping up to the plate, number 37. He stands in for the first time in this one. Pulled toward right center field. Calling for it, Allen. 2 down. Here's Caleb Coward. His numbers against Trevor Bauer, he's just 1 for 6. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Allen moves over, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Standing in, Greg Allen.
Leading off with a drive, center fielder, Greg Allen.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. A slider that he looks at over the outside corner. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
So that's 2 pitches in a row above the belt. As a hitter, that's what you're looking for, especially when it's a day game and the ball is carrying. That just wasn't a good enough pitch to hit.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Coming to the plate now, Francisco Lindor. He was the winner of the AL Silver Slugger Award at shortstop a season ago.
Lindor.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Here's Michael Brantley.
Michael Brantley.
First offering on its way. Sliders in for a strike. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, look at the sliding stop in time. Ready for another chance? Cole Calhoun. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attacking the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Cole Calhoun becomes the first out of the inning. A ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Here comes the first pitch. Takes this the other way to right, but he will close fast out there in right field as he comes on. Digging in to try it again, Jose Ramirez. Threw a base on balls his first time up.
Jose Ramirez.
First offering on its way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Here now the 2-2. Fouled away. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Striding forward now is the DH, Edwin Encarnacion. 0-1 the count. The windup and the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column.
He's not going to be happy with the execution of that pitch at all. I wouldn't be shocked if it's time for the catcher to go out and talk to him. Get him to bend his back and drive the ball down in the zone a little bit more.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now. Standing in, Yonder Alonso. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The 0-1 delivery. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Popped him up. Number 6 is under it, makes the catch, and that'll retire this. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Justin Upton. And if you remember, he took home a Silver Slugger Award for AL outfielders a year ago.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Under it now is Brantley, and he has it for the first out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Albert Pujols. He flew out in his last at-bat. Hard on the ground towards short. And the Halos have their first hit of the game. Ready now, Andrelton Simmons. First time up, he went down looking. On its tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Here's Melky Cabrera. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Right fielder, Melky Cabrera.
First pitch on its way. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
2 balls and a strike to Melky Cabrera.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup, so if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Pulled toward right center field. Calhoun has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. 1 man out now in the Cleveland 5th. And standing in now, the power-hitting second baseman, Jason Kipnis. Here's the first pitch to him. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
Great off-speed pitch right there. He was definitely sitting fastball, wanted to turn and burn. Everything went flying. This pitcher might be on the attack with that pitch all game long.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Trout coming on. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard back up the middle. And there's the first hit of the game for Cleveland. Now to the plate, Greg Allen comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. Runners on the move for second. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. 1-1. And he'll be tagged out. So striding in, number 6. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Second baseman, number
Pop
6.
high in the air. Ramirez calls for it. And that's the first out of the inning. Into the box now, number 37. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. The next 0-2. Got him swinging in the dirt. Gomes gathers it. And the throw to first is there to record the second out. So striding forward now, Caleb Cowart. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now from Cobb County, Georgia. Stepping in, Francisco Lindor. And we are set for baseball here this evening. First offering on its way.
Francisco Lindor.
Now this is popped up behind the plate for Flowers. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. So coming to the plate, Michael Brantley. He'll get to take his first cuts here. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. Fultonavich. A 6'4" right-hander. He was a first-round pick back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
0-1, here's the pitch. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. Now a throw over, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. On the ground to second base, this could be two. The second for one. Back to Freeman, not in time, and they'll just get the one. Edwin Encarnacion now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1. No contact there from Encarnacion as the count runs to 0-2 on it. From the belt, the pitch. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him. At the plate, Melky Cabrera, his career line with Fultonavich. He's 0 for 4. And he got him out in front that time. Strike one. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Throw over to third here, and he nails him at third. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, number 13.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. Stepping in for the Braves, Ozzie Albies, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. No balls and one strike. Bases are empty, one man out. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and two strikes. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. Striding into the box, Melky Cabrera. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Melky Cabrera.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Throws him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Inciarte on the run. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Settling in now, Jason Kipnis. Here's the first pitch to him. Grounded up the first baseline. Freeman is up with it, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Digging in, Yan Gomes. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
As this game progresses, I don't think he's going to want to miss in that spot down the middle of the plate much more. It's early. They're a little less aggressive right now, so he's able to get away with it.
stays alive, still 0-2. A 1-2 count to the Indians catcher. Now another 1-2. Missed with a slider. No score here as we play inning number 2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Acuna is going to have room out there. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Nick Markakis, set to lead off the home half of the second.
22, Nick Markakis.
Kluber gets the sign. Here's the 0-1. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. 0-2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command, 1-2. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Started that swing a bit too early. Bottom of the second here with no score. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike.
He obviously wanted that call in the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. First offering on its way. Hit on the ground out to short. Lindor has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Stepping in, Greg Allen. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Behind 0-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Into the box now, the Indians pitcher, Corey Kluber. First pitch of the at-bat. Popped him up. Albies takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Now batting, shortstop, Francisco.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Way in front of a great slider that time. Lindor is truly an elite level defender, which is a big deal given the position he plays in the middle infield. Defensive metrics have become a bigger and bigger part of evaluating players, of course, and he's consistently among the leaders in these newer categories at his position. Inciarte is there. So in now is the Atlanta pitcher, Mike Foltynewicz, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Late that time for a strike. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. 1-2 now to the Braves pitcher. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. Here comes the first pitch. Way out in front.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
throw too late to get him at first. Not a thing of beauty, but it's an infield single nonetheless. Digging in, Dansby Swanson. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. And again a throw, and he'll get back in safely. First pitch on its way. He's running in the dirt here. Oh, and this is low, and it won't be dug out, so he picked the right pitch to run on there, and he's in at second base with a stolen bag. Popped him up. Encarnacion is over, and he tucks it away for the second out. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. Here's Michael Brantley.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike two.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Strike three on a pitch in the dirt, and he makes the throw to first. Brantley is retired, and there's one away. Riding in once again, Jose Ramirez, and he comes in following a year in which he was named the American League's Silver Slugger for third baseman. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
After two breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Edwin Encarnacion now, and maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at-bat. 0-1 the count. Throw over to first, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Ramirez, base runner at first with one out. And another throw over, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. And it's 1-1. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. In now for Cleveland, Melky Cabrera. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And now he'll step off quickly and look the runner back. First pitch coming. Here it is. Breaking ball in for a strike. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Fouled off. And a fastball swung on and missed. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. Strikeout victim in his first try. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Kluber's ready, looking for the strikeout here on 0-2. A bouncer up the middle. And that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single. Stepping into the box, Ozzie Albies. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Runner back standing. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And again a throw. And the fans don't like this at all. Runner goes for second. Hit down the line at first. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground at first. While the throw pulls him off the bag. Stepping up now, Freddie Freeman. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. This one's down to third. The tag gets one. On to first, a double play. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. Here's another 1-2. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. In is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Jason Kipnis.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Freeman trying to get there. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Lifted down the line in left. Inciarte on the run. And no one will track it down. Curveball got him swinging for the first out. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, after that terrible swing, you find yourself down 0-2. Step out, deep breath, adjust the batting gloves, flip a coin, and go all in on something.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Into the box now, Greg Allen comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ran it in on the fists. 0-1.
This guy's one of the best bunters in the league, but with 2 outs, I'm not sure that's a really good play right now. He might be forced to go ahead and swing the bat and try to get an extra base hit here with 2 outs.
And he got another one here. Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Skied into very shallow right. Here comes Cabrera. Makes the play. 1 away. And the next in is Johan Camargo. First pitch on its way. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets fouled. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Now a cutter down around his shoe tops as he hops out of the way. The 1-2. A little roller toward the hole. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Digging in, Mike Foltynewicz. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. 2-1.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
Here now the 2-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Brantley is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So here now is the pitcher, Corey Kluber. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Corey Kluber.
And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. Swing and a little blooper to center. Acuna coming in. He can't get to it. That's a leadoff single. So the pitcher reaches base to start the inning. That means they'll flip the lineup card with a man aboard and nobody out. So the Indians lineup flips over, and to the plate, Francisco Lindor. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. No balls and a strike to count. Now a move over to first, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Kluber gets his lead at first, nobody out. 2-1 now to the Tribe's leadoff man. Throw over to the bag, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Digging in once again, Michael Brantley.
Michael Brantley.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High in the air into shallow left center. Inciarte moving in. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Ready for another shot now. Jose Ramirez. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Check swing called strike. 0-1.
Well, the Indians have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Now at the plate, Edwin Encarnacion. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. And the slider misses here, so he runs the count full. 3-2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
He loses him on ball 4. Here's Melky Cabrera. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
He put himself in a good position jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Swing, and he pops him up, and this should get him out of it. Albies waits on it. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the... Here's Ender Inciarte. They'll try to get things started for the Braves in their half of the 6th.
Left fielder, Ender.
First offering on its way. Way out in front. Line drive to left. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. Here's a look over to first. And the runner back easily. Kluber pauses. Here's the pitch. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. And a dive, but he's back in. And there he goes towards second. Strike called. Now the throw down. Is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2. Dribbled up the line. That ball's foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. Runner goes for third. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Kipnis ranging into shallow right, but he won't get there. It falls in. The tag, and he is out at second. So the batting order turns over now and set to go number 13. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Here's the 0-2. Right side, hit hard. And despite being down 0-2, he delivers anyway with a big base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Number 1.
Stepping into the box, Ozzie Albies. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First offering on its way. Runners on the move for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. 1-0 count. Here it is. Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Allen moving forward. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. In now, Freddie Freeman. Couple of ground outs on his batting line in 2 trips so far. Smoke on the ground up the middle. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Swinging a soft liner. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Now batting.
Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. He went down on strikes. Shane Carr takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. First pitch of the at-bat. Tough slider that just catches the corner for a strike. Grounded back up the middle. And this will be a base hit into center. So the first 2 are aboard here to kick off the 7th. So stepping in, Greg Allen, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Now a bunt attempt here. A tag for 1, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Corey Kluber. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Yonder Alonso will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 17, Yonder Alonso.
Oh, and 2 to Alonso. The 0-2 once more. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. So now 2 men in scoring position. So striding in, Francisco Lindor, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at 3rd. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Fouled away. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Indian shortstop behind 1 and 2 in the count.
That's great recognition right there on the part of the hitter. Not many guys lay off that one. That was a classic.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. He's in there at the plate. It's a big 2-out hit, and that ties the ball game. Ready once again, Michael Brantley. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Hit on the ground out to short. And the throw to first is in time. But now at the plate, Nick Markakis. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Fly ball out toward left center field. Allen sprinting after it. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Johan Camargo. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball one. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. Striding in for the Indians, Jose Ramirez. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
I mean, what it...
High and deep to center field. Acuna ranging back, still ranging back. And that one is gone! So next it'll be the 4-hole hitter for the Tribe, Edwin Encarnacion. It was a walk in his last trip. 0-1 the count. Ready with the 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. Here's Melky Cabrera, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's the first pitch to him. And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now. Digging in and looking for more, Jason Kipnis. Last time through was a base hit. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. Gone!
Now batting, catcher.
Here comes the first pitch. Boy, not even close with that one, and he's behind 0-1. Oh, got him a swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Now the pitch. A little bouncer. Heading out towards shallow right. And that's in there. Base hit. At the plate, Greg Allen. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Gomes, the runner at first with 2 gone. And there's ball one.
We're playing 11, 1-1.
1-2. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Now at the plate, Shane Carl. And he's getting his first. Adam Duvall will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th. Boy, not the way he wanted to start out here. It's 0-1. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. And he takes a cold strike 2. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Gomes has it. The throw to first is in time. 1 down. Into the box, Ender Inciarte. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Wind up and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Ramirez is over to take a look at it. It gets out of play, though. That's into the visitors' dugout. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. One run, 5 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta.
Hey, I'm loving this right now. Classic battle. 5 foul balls in a row. I'd love to see this next one put in play for sake of pace of play, but I love the fact that it's battle.
The next 0-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. The next to bat for Atlanta, Dansby Swanson. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out the side in order. Daniel Winkler enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit on the ground to short. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. One out, nobody on. Lifted down the line in left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Now at the plate, Michael Brantley. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. On the ground to the right side. Albies picks it up. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Oliver Perez enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. A ball and no strikes. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the 9th is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Second baseman,
And that one got a piece of him. Here's the first base. Freddie.
Number 5. Ready.
He's set. Here it comes. Albies is on the move. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. And now the runner's trying for third. And this one's in the dirt. And, oh, the pitch is in the dirt and knocked down, so that runner will make it to third base safely. The bouncer to the left side. Ramirez is up with it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile, the runner is in to score. So here's the cleanup hitter, Nick Markakis. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. But this is taken in as a perfect metaphor to end this one, as that ball was hit hard, but the ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game. Now from the land of 10,000 lakes, we've got afternoon baseball from Target Field in Minneapolis. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Chicago Cubs and the Coming to the plate now, Javier Baez. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Third baseman.
Underway at the ballpark this afternoon as the first pitch is in there for strike one. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter.
D-Rock.
1 and 2.
I got the count. 1 and 2.
Oh, and the changeup is taken for a called third strike, and the leadoff man is gone to begin the ball game.
Center fielder number 8.
So in now for Chicago, Ian Happ. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And this is taken outside for ball 1. A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time.
Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Finds the wall, and he made the catch. What a play to bring it down back from the deepest part of the yard. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. And now pitch on the way. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. And we're just getting started here in Minneapolis. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first. The next Cub up, Wilson Contreras. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Now a throw over to first, and the runner back. He's running again. A shot down the first baseline. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Striding in, Joe Mauer. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
First baseman, Joe.
Lester gets the sign. Here it comes. Started that swing a bit too early. His past history against John Lester, he's got 8 hits in 24 at-bats. 0-2 to Joe Mauer. And he just picked him apart in that at-bat as he's gone on 3 pitches, 1 away. Up next for Minnesota, Eddie Rosario. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
He'll be kicking himself tonight if he doesn't come up with a big knock right here. That pitch was in a hittable location, and a hitter of this caliber usually doesn't let that go by.
Sent on the ground out to second. Taken in by Zobrist. On to first, and there are 2 down. Now in the box, Miguel Sano, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. And that one just missed outside. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. May have gotten a piece of that one, but no matter, it's 1-1. One ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. Hard on the ground towards short. Backhanded. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is. Now batting, Kyle Schwarber.
Leading off for the Cubs.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike.
There's a called strike on a changeup, not a particularly good one. That changeup up in the zone like this oftentimes gets hit very hard. Was able to get away with it that time, but if he's going to be successful, he's going to need to get that changeup down in the zone around the knees.
Now a foul tip right into the catcher's glove as he's able to hang on for the first out.
Second baseman, Ben Zobrist.
Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
That pitch was way down on 2-2, but give the hitter some credit there. Sometimes with 2 strikes, you're more off to expand the strike zone, but he didn't and held off on that one that wasn't even close.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off. No score here as we play inning number 2. Behind 0-2 now. Popped him up. Sano on the move. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Now the number 4 Minnesota hitter, Logan Morrison, set to lead off the home half of the second. First offering on its way. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. And now a swing and a miss, and Morrison is retired for route number 1. The next twin up are Polanco.
Jorge Polanco.
Here's Zobrist now at second. And that's the second out. At the plate, Max Kepler trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strike. And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr.
Designated hitter, Albert Almora.
And he buries a breaking ball that time. Good pitch, and it's 0-2.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
A little bouncer. The next 0-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Digging in now, Addison Russell. Here's the first pitch to him. No balls and 1 strike. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. Russell behind 0-2. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. He takes a knee-high fastball.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
And a curveball swung on and missed, and a great call there as the inning is. Coming to the plate now, Logan Forsythe. His past history against John Lester, he's just 1 for 13. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he starts the 3rd the same way he ended the 2nd with a punch out, 1 away. So digging in now, Mitch Garver. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. 1-2 to the Twins catcher.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing a bat at that pitch.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Mitch Garver becomes out number 2 this inning. And there's the good fastball from Lester as he jumps ahead. No balls and a strike.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
He's had great command of his pitches all day. I don't mind him trying to go down right there and try and get a swing and a miss, but a nice job by the hitter.
And the third baseman makes the play. Stepping up to the plate, Ian Happ, as we begin the top of the fourth.
Center fielder number 8.
Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Line drive to left. Rosario has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Anthony Rizzo, who comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be troubled. Rizzo will head for second. Digging hard. He's headed for third. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. But it's backed up well, so luckily there will be no advance. First offering on its way. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball somewhere in the infield, preferably off the corners, and get your team a lead.
A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Rizzo on third with 2 out. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. So here's Joe Mauer. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. That's inside. 2-0.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down the zone to get himself back in this count.
And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Standing in, Eddie Rosario. Now the first pitch here from Lester. Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through it. 1 strike.
You know, we saw these guys around the cage during batting practice, and they told us they were going to be aggressive. I think this is getting a little ridiculous. They better watch themselves. If they don't start putting balls in gaps, this guy's going to find himself in the 8th inning cruising.
Swing and a little tapper. The 0-2 once more is looked at for ball 1. The 1-2 misses for the second ball. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Popped him up. Russell over to his right. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Here's Miguel Sano. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Ball 1. This one's down to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Here's Ben Zobrist now. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. This is on the ground over to first. And that is through into right field for a single. Here's Jason Hayward now. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Cave moves over. One down. Now it'll be the Cubs DH, Albert Almora, who was a strikeout victim in his first try. Pitch inside, the throw. It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 home. Taken, strike 2.
Count 2 and 2.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Next will be the designated hitter.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Lester into his motion. Here's the 0-2. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Great job to keep your hands back and not fully commit. The body was out in front on a great changeup right there, but he was able and strong enough to keep his hands back.
And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. Ready for another chance? Jorge Polanco. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
High in the air out to center field. Howe is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. First delivery to him on the way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Hit back up the middle. Russell has it. Throw on to first, gets him, and digging in to try it again. Addison Russell. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Skied into very shallow right. In comes Kepler. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he is into third with a leadoff triple. Here's Javier Baez. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Popped him up. Mauer is there. 1 away. Ready now, Ian Happ. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Hit hard on the ground to second. Taken in by Forsythe. Only play is going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
3-2, full count. Now the payoff pitch home. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4. First pitch of the at-bat. Hard hit ball to second. Forsythe is there. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Logan Forsythe. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Logan Forsythe.
Lester has his target. First pitch on the way. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. Forsythe is usually more of a threat when facing left-handers like this. The right-handers tend to give him a bit more trouble, so we'll see if that trend continues. There to take it is Zobrist, and that's out number 1. Standing in, Mitch Garver comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
0-1.
Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
You could definitely tell this hitter's been guessing at the plate and guessing wrong. But here's where you can't expand the zone. You have to take a deep breath and try and fight yourself back to an even count.
And Hayward will put this one away for out number 2. So here's Jake Cave to the plate. He popped out in his first trip. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident.
And he struck him out. Into the box now, Kyle Schwarber. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Hit this one hard the other way. Sano moving to his right, and the throw on to first will take care of him, so he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. Hit out towards second. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th, as now there are 2 away. So striding forward now, Jason Hayward. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Joe Mauer.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Lester into his motion. Here it is on 0-1. This one's down to third. Baez fields it cleanly. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame. Stepping in, Eddie Rosario. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a strike.
We're moving along late into this one, and it's no surprise this guy continues to pitch well. Over 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you're doing that, you really put the hitters on the defensive.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Count is 2-1.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. And Hayward will put this one away for out number 2. Here's Miguel Sano. No hits to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1.
This is the bugaboo on the offensive side. You want to stay in there and work a guy's count and hopefully get into the bullpen. But when you find yourself 0-1 every time, hitting becomes even more difficult.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Definitely not what you're trying to do here. 0-2 with a curveball. You see a lot of guys elevate a fastball like that in this situation, but a curve like that is just asking to get punished.
The count now at 2-2. And he struck him out to retire the side. Striding forward now is the DH, Albert Almora. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. So their half of the 8th opens with a man aboard. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Addison Russell. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. He is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And the runner's breaking for third. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw not in time as he just does get in there ahead of the throw. Now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Javier Baez. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Now to the plate, Ian Happ. He was a ground-out victim last time up. He swings and misses. Throw down. 0-1 pitch on its way. Bullet back up the middle. And that is going to get down for extra bases as this will drive home 2. Now both men are across to score. And he will come all the way around to score. Unbelievable. And there's a base hit on the line. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. In the dirt, and now let's see. Pitch is in the dirt and knocked down, and he'll make it into second easily with a stolen base. And he scores on a daring steal of home. 4 runs here in this half inning. Hit to short. Polanco is there. Throw in time at first for out number 2. At the plate, Kyle Schwarber, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was... Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends. Now it'll be the Minnesota DH, Logan Morrison. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Oh, and not a swing for the bubblegum card there. It's 1-1.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Ground ball right side. Zobrist is able to get there. Throw to first is in time for the first out. So coming to the plate, Jorge Polanco. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Grounded back up the middle. Russell ranging to his right, and there's out number 2. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
Count is 1-2 now. Count still at 1-2. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Here's Ben Zobrist now. They'll start things off in the top of the 9th as they look for a little insurance. This is line to left. Rosario is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9. Striding into the box, Jason Hayward. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. High in the air out to center field. Kay there now, and it's 2 pitches, 2 out. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Albert Almora. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. A high fastball is in there. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half.
A swing and a miss. Digging in, Logan Forsythe. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
I don't know if this is great deception by the pitcher, great arm action, or just bad offensive approach. They got to find a way to get something in the zone. Somebody's got to be willing to take a pitch, maybe move something the other way to kind of calibrate what the strike zone's going to be.
Way outside. 1 and 2. High pop-up. Zobrist is calling for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Settling in now, Mitch Garver. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2 and 2. Full count, 3 and 2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at-bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Strike 3. So now he's 1 out away from perfection. Johnny Field will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2. Out from the bases. And he misses with it. 1 and 1. 2 out, nobody on. 2 and 1. He's fallen behind now. 3 and 1.
One thing that could nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but
is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit, but it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he is into third with a 2-out triple. So last chance here, and stepping in, Joe Mauer. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Hit back up the middle towards second. Zobrist is there. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag. And that'll put him on the board as it's now a 5-1 ball game. Stepping in, Eddie Rosario, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. And he takes this one high, 1 and 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
My goodness, that nearly got him as he had to back away from it. It's ball 3. Miguel Sano would be next. There's ball 4. Now the first pitch here from Lester. On the ground toward the hole, and it's through. A base hit. Mauer rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate as they now trail by only 3. So a big moment here, and standing in, Logan Morrison. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Couldn't wait back, a swing and a miss.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your pitch, just like that one.
And he misses there, 1-2.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform.
A play at the plate, and he is out at the plate. Trying to get a little too greedy when he didn't need to be, and this ball game is over. And fellas, the outing turned in by the... Now baseball on. So here's Francisco Lindor now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Hey, he got away with that one right there. If he's going to live up there, spinning it up top of the zone, he's going to get hurt.
Popped him up. Contreras has a play. One down. Digging in, Michael Brantley. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
The left fielder, number 23, Michael.
Popped high in the air. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Stepping into the box, Jose Ramirez. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Grounded to short. Throw to first in plenty of time and a sack. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And he'll go after the first offering here, although this looked to be well below the knees. It's strike one. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. Back up the middle. And that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single. Into the box now, Javier Baez. First pitch of the at-bat. Runners off for second. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Tag from Kipnis, and he's out at second base. One out, nobody on. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And that's a fair ball heading out toward the 353 sign on the ivy. Around second now and headed for third. And he's in there at third with a one-out triple. Digging in, Anthony Rizzo, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he powers the cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2. Popped him up. Kipnis moving to his left. Two down. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. Runner in scoring position with two gone. First pitch on its way. Swing at a high pop, drifting into foul territory. Encarnacion over to his left, and the inning is over. So now it'll be the four-hole hitter, Edwin Encarnacion. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard up the middle. Gloved by Russell. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Stepping up now, Melky Cabrera. First offering on its way. Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. No score here as we play inning number 2. The next 0-2. A swing, and it's popped in the air back behind first. In there, a base hit. Throwing to second. The tag, and he's nabbed, trying for two. And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis, in past meetings with Jose Quintana, comes in with 15 hits and 52 tries. He's gone down on strikes 8 times as well.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting...
And we'll have to leave it there. Now at the plate, Ben Zobrist, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. A bouncer up the middle. Kipnis is there. And safe at first on a bang-bang play, as that last lunge was enough to beat the throw. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. There he goes. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. The tag, and he's out. Great job adjusting to the throw and applying the tag in time. Fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Now another 0-2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Stepping into the box, Addison Russell will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Russell is a strong defender playing up the middle in the infield. He's got great hands, good range, the big arm, and those skills are not lost on his teammates, his coaches, or his front office for that matter.
Yeah, he has the ability. What I love about this ball player, he's got such a great internal clock. It seems like it's bang, bang at first every time, but the guy's out. He's got sure hands and an accurate throw.
Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him. In now for Cleveland, Yan Gomes. 7, 8, 9. Bottom of the order set to go here in the third. This one's down to third. Baez has it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Here's Rajay Davis now. In past meetings with Jose Quintana, comes in with 15 hits and 56 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. The windup and the 0-1. And a hard sinker there, chopped foul at home plate. And it's fouled away. Down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Back up the middle. Russell's got it. Throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly. The pitcher, Corey Kluber, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Popped high in the air. Russell waits on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Digging in for his second at-bat, Francisco Lindor. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
There's a called strike on a changeup, not a particularly good one. That changeup up in the zone like this oftentimes gets hit.
And the right fielder is there to. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Jose Quintana, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. 0-1 the count. Here's the 0-1. Shot fouled at the plate here, and it's 0-2. Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. Brantley is under it. 1 down. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Second at-bat here. He reached via a single to lead off the home first.
Not an easy thing to do when you're in the leadoff spot, but that was a good piece of hitting in his first at-bat, an opposite field base hit, which leads me to believe that this guy's going to cover both sides of the plate.
Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count. 0-2. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. Here's Javier Baez. He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Smoked on the ground left side. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He's set and the pitch. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball.
That's what makes pitching so difficult. You get the first 2 guys out of the inning, then you give up that 2-out base hit. Now you have the middle part of the order coming up, and this is where you have to really refocus on that mound, stay out of a potential big inning.
Here comes another 0-2. Again, he's off for second. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. After it is Brantley. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Here's Michael Brantley as we begin the top of the 4th. First pitch on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. Riding in once again, Jose Ramirez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ground ball sent back up the middle. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the fourth. Edwin Encarnacion now comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Hit the other way out toward right field. Hayward has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras, set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. To 1-2 now. Again, he sends it out of play. The 1-2. Jammed him there as this is rolled out to short. Lindor is up with it, throws in time, and that's out number 1. Here's Ben Zobrist now. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. Grounded back up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit. In now, Kyle Schwarber. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Kyle Schwarber.
The 0-1 pitch. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. He's running. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw. It's high, but he comes down with it to make the tag as he's caught stealing at second, and the inning is over. So stepping in, Melky Cabrera will step in to lead it off for Cleveland. He'll be followed in the order by Jason Kipnis. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fly ball out toward right field. Hayward has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. 1 man out now in the Cleveland fifth. And standing in now, the power-hitting second baseman, Jason Kipnis. A ball and no strikes. The 1-1 home. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. First offering on its way. Swing and a ball chopped foul down the left side. 0-1 pitch on its way. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
The guy on the mound must have a different scouting report than we have right here. This looks like a beautiful situation for a double play right here, but he continues to pound up in the zone.
So it was a strikeout looking there. Yan Gomes goes down for out number 2 in the top half.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-2. In the dirt here, and he's safe. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
And that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. And a fastball just a bit up. Kipnis at second. Davis at first. 2 out in the inning. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's in there. Base hit. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. So the Indians lineup flips over, and to the plate, Francisco Lindor. He flew out in his last at-bat. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. Into the bleachers and gone. Ready for another shot now. Michael Brantley. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And that misses for ball one. Four runs here in this half inning. Here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to. So striding in, Addison Russell. He singled his last time up.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit down the third baseline. And that's through for another base hit. They'll make it 2 for 2 in this one. Here's Jason Hayward now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he'll get back in standing. Kluber pauses. Here's the first pitch. On a rope to the second baseman. But the runner is back in time to avoid the double play. So here now is the pitcher, Jose Quintana. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. No balls and 1 strike. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Cubs pitcher at the plate trailing with a 1-2 count. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. From the belt, kicks and deals. Sliced hard down the left field line. And this is going to be a fair ball heading out toward the 355 sign on the ivy. Russell is on his way home. Now the relay home. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. Digging in once again, Javier Baez. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Set with the 0-1. Now a swing, and this ball is crushed straight away center field. Into the bleachers and gone. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Brantley is under it. And that retires the side. Now at the plate, Jose Ramirez. He's rolled into groundouts a couple of times already here in the ballgame. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Schwarber moves over. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Edwin Encarnacion now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. No contact there from Encarnacion as the count runs to 0-2 on it.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
Half is there, 2 gone. Digging in the switch hitter, Melky Cabrera. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. (4-3) our score here as we play inning number 6. fastball that time, and it. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Wilson Contreras. He'll start things out here against Corey Kluber.
Wilson Contreras.
The 0-1 pitch. Couldn't wait back, a swing and a miss. Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1.
And go, Brad.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And that'll hit off the ivy out there. He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing. And he's in there at third with a one-out triple. Ready once again, Kyle Schwarber, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Brantley going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And that'll score the tying run. We're back to even 4 apiece. Here's Addison Russell. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Russell behind 0-2. 4 runs, 9 hits, 1 error for the Cubs to this point. Swung on and missed, and that's. In is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Drilled down the line. And that's going to be a base hit. So there's the possible go-ahead run aboard to kick off the 7th. The relay. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Striding in for the Indians, Yan Gomes. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1.
You have one job in this situation, especially down 0-2. You have to find a way to advance that runner to third and give your teammate a chance to drive something into the outfield. You cannot not come through in this situation.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Yan Gomes is down for the first out in the 7th inning. 1-0 the count. Fly ball out toward left center field. Schwarber moves over, and he makes the catch for the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Standing in now, the pitcher, Corey Kluber. So with 2 away, they decide to let him hit instead of burning a pinch hitter. On to first, and this will remain. Here's Jason Hayward now. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Right fielder.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Big swing by Hayward, but this is on the ground to second. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. And now the Cubs pitcher, Jose Quintana. No hits to this point. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Tommy La Stella will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 2, Tommy La Stella.
Hard hit ball to second. Taken in by Kipnis. Throw gets him 2 down. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Little dribbler up the first baseline. And Encarnacion will take this to the bag, and the inning is over. Tyler Chatwood has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. So the Batting order turns over now and set to go Francisco Lindor. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Batter-pitcher matchup numbers with Tyler Chatwood. He's 0 for 5. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. We're in the 8th inning now of a 4-4 ball game. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Happ moving in. 2 down. Now at the plate, Jose Ramirez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Hit down the line at first. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Zobrist has it. Throw to first will get him easily on the side. At the plate, Javier Baez.
Leading off for the Cubs, third baseman, Javier Baez.
Kluber sets his sights. Here comes the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
For the most part, he's looked really locked in at the plate in this game. Not so much on that swing, though.
And another foul ball. The next 0-2. Another one sent foul. Here's another 0-2. Skied into straightaway right. Cabrera's there. And that's the first out of the inning. Into the box, Anthony Rizzo. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And there are 2 away now. Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Wilson Contreras. We thought we might be seeing the end of the road for the starter, but clearly he's still in there for at least one more hitter.
Well, Matt, we'll see how this works out, but I think they figured with the righty coming up, it was worth sticking with them to keep the matchup advantage in their favor here.
4 runs, 9 hits, 1 error for the Cubs to this point. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And he struck him out. His 7th of the ball game. Now at the plate, Edwin Encarnacion. And his guys needed to get things started here in the top half of the 9th. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. High in the air into shallow left center. Schwarber over to his left. He's got it 1 away. Here's Melky Cabrera. Batter-pitcher matchup numbers with Tyler Chatwood. He's 0 for 8. A ball and no strikes.
1 ball, no strikes.
And the pitch. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Half is over, 2 gone. Digging in and looking for more, Jason Kipnis. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory. Here's Ben Zobrist now. He'll lead off the bottom of the 9th inning.
Bottom of the 9th. Second baseman, Ben Zobrist.
Lifted the other way to left center. Brantley is under it. 1 away. Coming to the plate now, Kyle Schwarber. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. 0-1 pitch on its way. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. High pop-up. And there's out number 2. Here's Addison Russell. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
Addison Russell.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second. That gets through for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4 in this one. So a nice job there to fight off an 0-2 pitch and keep the inning alive for at least 1 more batter. Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. Gomes has a play. And no problem with that one as we are. Here's the catcher. Jan Gomes. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Hit out towards second. On to first, and it's a very quick start to the 10th. Already 2 away here. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Corey Kluber. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Popped high in the air. Rizzo in foul ground. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So in now for Chicago, Tyler Chatwood. First pitch is a sinker for a called strike one.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go.
Albert Almora is going to come in and pinch hit here as he's the potential winning run here in the bottom half of inning number 10.
Almora.
Chopped weakly to the left. And not in time, so there you go. The possible winning run is on to lead off the inning. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. The winning run is at first base. And now they've got him picked off. And he is back safely at first, and that was almost trouble. Here's the first pitch. They'll try it again from first. He swings and misses. Throw down. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Good looking sinker on the inside corner. Hit back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. And he'll reach first safely. Striding in, Javier Baez. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Here's the first pitch. Runner goes. Fouled away. Possible winning run on first. One man away. Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. In the dirt, and he can't quite dig it out. The 0-1 on the move again from first. Skied into straightaway right. And Melky will make the catch for route number 2. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And the runner will get back standing. Here's the first pitch. Now a drive to right field. This could do it. Game over. Walk-off home run. And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.